It's been 84 years.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so it hasn't been that long, but it has been a while since I've done one of these videos. I've been watching too much of the World Cup. I've been surviving 2 heat waves here in the UK, so I've not been playing as much pickleball, and I've certainly not been putting myself on camera to talk about my 4.2 by 42 journey. So this video is a recap of where I'm at now since the last time you saw a video of mine. In my last video, I was just about to play in the box league at Hurlands, and that day I won 5 and lost 2 of the matches that I played, so did quite well. And then I went back the next week and played 8 matches and won all 8 of them. So that was a good set of results, a good bunch of wins, but as I've discussed in a prior video, DUPR doesn't just count whether you win and you go up or you lose, you go down. It takes into account a whole range of factors like the skill level you are, the skill level of your opponent. And so because I was playing against a range of players on that day, I wasn't quite sure what that was going to do for my DUPR, so I was waiting to see what the result would be at the end of all of that. I had hoped that those results would be put into DUPR before my next event, but it took Hurlands a couple of weeks to put them in. So when I went to the South East Doubles League in June in Tunbridge Wells, I was still rated at a 3.2. I was put in Division 5 out of 8, but I was the lowest rated player in that Division 5. And the range was from me at 3.2 to someone who was about 3.5. And I did well there as well. I won 7 out of the 10 matches that I played that day, and so finished 2nd out of 6 in the table. So since my last video, I've played in 3 DUPR rated events, and I've won the majority of the matches that I played. Before those 3 events, my win-loss ratio was exactly 50-50, so I was bang average. I've now made a more positive trend on that win-loss ratio, as I've now won 54 matches and lost 41 matches. So after all that, after the 3 events, the 2 at Hurlands and the 1 at the South East Doubles League, my DUPR has gone from 3.2 to 3.407. So a 0.2 increase, which is not bad. I'm very, very pleased with that. So I currently sit at 3.4, and I played at the South East Doubles League again last weekend. And I was again in Division 5, but this time it was Division 5 of 9 with 5 other players again. But this time I was still the lowest ranked player in that table, but I was at 3.4 and the highest person was at 3.6. I won 4 out of 10 there. Again, I'm not sure what that's going to do to DUPR. Hopefully it won't go down, but I'd like to just remain at that 3.4 level now that I've got there. It would be lovely if it went up. I was aiming to try and be about 3.5 by the time of the English Open in August, but I don't think I'm going to quite hit that. To stand any chance of hitting 4.2 by 42, I need to make sure that my DUPR doesn't go down after these tournaments anyway, so I need to keep challenging myself against better players, and I am putting pressure on myself, but to return to the World Cup, and as Alan Shearer once said, pressure is for tyres. And speaking of pressure, I know lots of people can find tournaments quite nerve-wracking, so I was really pleased that 10 people from my club went and played at the South East Doubles League in Tunbridge Wells last weekend, and that was really pleasing for me in particular because I've just been made vice-captain at my club. It's really nice to encourage people, to see people push themselves outside of their comfort zone, and to give these tournaments a go. Again, pickleball is such a great leveller across all ages and across all skill levels. There's something for everybody within pickleball, so it's nice to see people trying these things, and I'd like to be that encouraging voice within the club. And to anybody who wants to talk pickleball, I mean, I could talk about pickleball for hours to anyone. And on the subject of helping people out in the pickleball community, I do have a 10% off code at the UK Pickleball shop. So if you need a new paddle, new balls, any new equipment, take a look at their website, pickleball.co.uk, and use the code CraigBW at checkout for 10% off. Full details in the description below. Happy shopping. And finally, that's it. That's an update on all the pickleball things I've been up to since my last video. Now I'm fully back into the world of pickleball. I'll be doing more content on this. And to my one viewer, my one fan who said, "Where are the videos?" Thank you for asking and giving me the kick that I needed to get back into making more of these things. You then did kick my butt quite badly on the court, which was less welcome, but thank you. And so that's all for now, and I'll definitely be back next week. Promise. Bye.
Go, 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 go.